Ja, hallo, hallöchen. How are you guys today? Welcome in on this fine Saturday evening. It's the weekend. Yay! We are here, still in Turkey, and we're gonna fly along the coast, down into the direction of Antalya, and then inland. I also have my co-pilot with me. Hey, buddy. Good evening.
Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone.
How's your weekend nights up?
Oh, so far, not very stressful.
Chilly weekend is nice.
Yes.
And your beverage of choice?
Guess. Water. Cool
So-
water with bubbles.
Bubbly water, okay?
Yep.
So you are on the hard stuff today.
Yeah, always.
Hey, Robbie. Good evening, buddy.
Hi, Robbie.
How you doing? How is our flight engineer doing? Ooh, very hard choice.
Salsa. Oh, yeah. Jesus. You have to be careful with that stuff.
Oh boy. So, I would say let's keep on going. Maybe we have some nice scenery. I hope at least we have some nice scenery.
We should have. At least as long as we stay near the coast, we should be fine.
Yeah, I think so too. And the mean thing is, most of those nice islands are with the code for Greece.
Yes, they're all... The only Turkish island is more or less in
Right in
front of
front of
where we
us.
are at the moment.
Yeah.
And as soon as we go a little bit further south, and it's amazing to see how close they are.
Yes.
They really are very close.
I thought, well, do some island hopping. Wait, those are Greek islands. No. And
There's
I
a
just saw we do not fly into Bodrum. Oh boy, I misplanned. Scandal, outrage. I was there in real
There's
life.
a big tourism
pretty-
boom at the moment. All the Turkish people are going over to these islands because they changed the visa regulations so they can do that now.
Nice.
And they find it much cheaper in Greece than in their own country.
Yeah.
Early Denise, that's the beach. Yeah.
Hey, Boston Elf, welcome in. I would say we start this bird and be an hour away.
Mhm. Hello, Boston Elf.
How are you doing? How is your weekend? Is the heat bothering you too? Or is your weather decent? Rainy. It's fine.
Yep.
It's okay. I'll take some
It's
rain now.
rainy here too in the afternoon.
With 35 degrees Celsius.
No. We are far away from that. 26, 27.
Fahrenheit was it? I think 96 in Fahrenheit. So
Did you watch any of the Olympic opening?
is this something to eat?
Because it was raining there all the time. And that rain has
Haven't
arrived here now.
cried. No, I did not watch any of that Olympic stuff. I simply did not have the time. I was doing household chores all day long.
Yes, I have to say that I'm not a big fan of Celine Dion normally, but that was absolutely beautiful. And the setting, she was standing halfway up on the Eiffel Tower. That was amazing.
Okay.
That was the
I,
very last thing. You know, it was a very long ceremony, 4 hours or longer. And then it ended with that song.
okay. Well, would not be something for me. Do not have the time to.
Yeah, and it was the first time she sang, I think, in 4 years or so,
Nice.
because she had a real difficult problem with health. And there was a time when you read that she would never sing again, but she
Hmm.
seems to have recovered.
That's a good thing.
I mean, it wasn't a full concert yet, but at least one song which she managed to sing very well.
Did somebody spawn in me? No, just a car drove through me.
Yeah, there's no other. I see Boston
Boston Elf
Elf.
is over there.
Yeah, and I think
So
if
I
from
have
my
two
weather,
Magnetos.
we should actually join Boston Elf for takeoff. Because with my
We can
weather,
do that.
we have a headwind if we start from 04.
We can do that. Just open.
No, that's the wrong.
That's the
Exactly
wrong.
the wrong one. Okay.
Outrage.
Not a cloud in the sky.
No. Is everything working? I have sound over here. I have sound over there. Do you have disco sound?
Okay, Robbie. I think that should be risky.
Discord is working too. But if you tell us when she's watching the stream, we will greet her. There we go. Good girl is up and humming. Now I hear her too. Yes, I hear her too. Good girl. Whee! There he leaves the dust trail. He dusted you in, Nightsup. Boston Elf dusted you in.
Another one bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust. So let's zoom over to Night's. That's a long runway.
Yep.
So since I know your beverages of choices, the hard stuff called water and seltzer, I have a fruit tea with ice, or iced tea.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, well, not water today. There he is, the Horton. Little tailless birdie. It seems your wingspan is larger than mine.
Yep. Yep. It's huge.
Okay. Then let's start the music. And here we
Ready?
go. Kamikaze.
Done.
Oh, I'll clip your wing. Wheelies up. No. No, Robbie. He's missing a tail. So he need bigger wings. There's the Boston L. There's the Stink Trail. Here we go. Some trim here. Now we're good. Ah, my wind spawned in. Okay, that was the bumpy. There we go. Off we are. Now we basically follow a road along the coast.
Mm-hmm. A highway or something like that. In Turkish seems to be called asfalti.
Cute.
Yeah. It says here, İzmiri Çanakkale Asfalti.
Well, the word asphalti, you can't take that one serious.
No, not really.
Zoom. Asphalti, that would be more likely a word you would find in Switzerland.
Ja, ja. Wer hat's erfunden? Ja,
Die Schweizer. Und wer genau? Von Ricola.
but it's the same.
That
Petrol station.
commercial.
Petrol station is called Petrol Office. So it's the petrol office.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we're flying over Ephesus today.
Okay.
That's nowadays the nearest town is Selçuk. If you look on the flight plan, and right next to Selçuk is Ephesus.
Why does Ephesus ring a bell? Where?
Well, it's
Why?
a huge Roman and Greek ruin. Very famous.
That's why.
If you look down, it's basically where your flight plan makes a corner to the east. You have Selçuk Airport, and it's right next to that.
Ephesus is famous for its library. Thank you,
Yes.
Boston Elf.
Which nowadays, of course, is just a facade of stone, but it's still impressive as a ruin.
Whoa! Boston Elf was there one day. It was 43 degrees. Didn't you cook? In your clothes?
I was there too, but I don't think it was that hot. But it was quite warm. I remember that. I think I went to...
Okay, that says a lot. That says a lot.
Yeah, it can be like that. I think I went into a hammam afterwards and got myself thoroughly washed. Now, this whole coast is full of historic ruins. Somewhere here are the ruins of what used to be Troy, Troja, and God knows, it was Greek, and then later It was Roman.
The Romans?
The Romans. Yeah.
What did the Romans do for us?
I can tell you, Boston Elf, this type of massage is so far from anything even remotely erotic that you have absolutely no problem there. You're being sort of thrown around and pummeled and yeah, absolutely nothing to worry about.
Oh,
Yes.
I know. Yep, thrown
The whole-
around like a rag doll.
The whole treatment, if you can call it that, took place on a big slab of
Stone.
marble, yeah, very smooth stone, which was heated from underneath, so it was nice and warm. And you would be lying up there, and the guy came with a huge, it was like a sack full of soap foam, which he then sort of spread all over you. Then he had this very rough types of sponge, and he scrubbed you down with that. And then when you were finished with one guy, they would virtually just slide you across that marble top to the next guy who would go on. And at the end, at the side of that room, would be big basins of very cold fresh water, which you could then basically you would throw buckets of it over yourself. And then you would be wrapped in blankets, and there would be like a restroom next to it. They would serve you tea, and you could just lie there and relax until you wanted to leave.
If you're ready to leave. I saw that one. I saw the inside of such a thing.
Yeah.
Of a hammam bath. But we did not actually do the hammam bath.
Yeah. They all more or less have the same construction. They're built in the same way. Yeah, had some very nice baths in Turkey. In Bursa, I stayed in a hotel, which in the cellar had a hot spring.
Ooh.
And that hot spring was already used by the Romans. So inside that modern house was the original marble tub from the Romans.
Oh
and the
my
water
God.
would still flow in there, and the tub was not very big. It was we used it, me and a colleague of mine. You could book this when you were in the hotel. You could say, okay, can we reserve the spring for a certain time? And we went in there, and it was just basically big enough for the two of us to be in there comfortably. Yeah, it was amazing. And then, of course, once you were finished, an attendant came, wrapped you in white towels, fluffy towels, and you could just go up to your room and relax.
That's pretty cool.
Very nice.
That's pretty cool. Well, we
And
were just
on the sides of the tub, it was like steps going down. So if you, in the beginning, because the water was quite hot, you wouldn't go totally into the water, you would start at the top step, and then slowly sit one further down, until you were completely in it.
Yeah. It's the same same procedure if you put too hot water into a tub.
Yes,
First
exactly.
the feet,
Yeah,
then a bit further down.
and you should not get up too fast when
Mhm.
you're in a hot tub.
Yeah.
So next airport.
Let's do a touch and went.
Okay.
Fuel looks good, so we can do a touch and went.
Yeah, I see it already.
We were just at Pamukkale, at those hot springs with the white terraces. And there was a hot spring where you could go into, like a swim bath. Or, wie sagt man, Freibad?
Well, open air swimming pool, yeah.
Yeah, like this. So there were the masses of people, but they said you can't stay in longer than 20 minutes.
No, yeah, okay.
Because your body would not like it.
Yeah. Well, very often the water also contains stuff like sulfur or other chemicals, which then make it really difficult for you to stay in longer. We have hot springs like that here in our town.
It was more the concern of the people would faint in the water because of Kreislauf.
Yeah, the circulation, blood pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
and they did not want to fish out people out of their pool. So they said 20 minutes, not longer. And they had a careful eye on us.
If it's just heat, it's not so bad. But when it's combined with sulfur in the water, then it really becomes somehow aggressive. I mean, it's healthy for you if you do it in a short time, but you shouldn't do it too long.
Yeah, that's why they said 20 minutes.
We have hot springs like that in Stuttgart.
Oh, I did not know that.
Oh yeah. After Budapest, Stuttgart has the most mineral springs in Europe.
Okay.
Which nobody ever really knows. And
no,
some of them are hot. Yeah.
I didn't know about those in Budapest. There are also some in Java, in Bück. So that's all the way down, also on the line. That one state road down to Budapest. So
yeah. Hungary has quite a few of them.
Yeah, Bökfördö is one of those villages, or now maybe even a city, where people from Austria go over to take a dip.
Yeah.
It's not that far, so you can travel comfortably by car. So it's pretty touristy over there. And Fördö is the word for bath, like a pool.
Yep. Yeah. When I was in Hungary, I always found it amusing that the Hungarians didn't really want to swim. They would just love to stand in the water.
Okay.
They could do that for ages. They would play chess standing in the water. And if somebody actually came in like an ignorant tourist who then wanted to swim,
How
they,
dare he?
they didn't like that. They thought it was really strange.
How dare this tourist want to swim in water?
Sort of typical Hungarian older guy would stand in the water up to his belly, have a chessboard on the side of the pool, and his mate would be there and they would be playing chess.
So many things, but not Hungarians play chess.
And I remember one spring where it was also very clear that you should not stay in the water for more than 20 minutes. You could come back later, but you would have to get out first,
And have a
spend
rest.
some time outside and then come back.
At Bukfjordur, they have this actually on their pool rules.
Uh-huh.
They have pretty many people watching over you.
Yeah.
Those villages down there must be all hotels and touristy stuff.
Yeah.
It does not look like villages or cities. Which are grown natural.
No, there's a lot
Boston
of holidays.
Elf, I think that is one you can get over Epidemic Sound. It's Punch Deck VHS Heroes.
That bigger island ahead of us is Lesbos in Greece.
Yep. That's why I was saying.
Yeah.
Somehow all the nice islands are... Ah, okay.
I'm Malik, yeah.
Ah, there it is. The city you're talking about. There's even a short landing strip.
Yep. Very short. but 2 runways actually.
Yep.
300 feet, 3,000 feet, basically.
It's pretty here.
The first time I was in this area, it was a trip from Istanbul by overland coach down to the south coast.
Pretty cool.
So we would be passing through all this.
It's a famous resort town for rich Turks, okay? That's why it's pretty. And maybe that's why there is a little airfield.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah.
Maybe they,
Big
land
enough
there.
for small GA planes.
Yeah. Weekend trip,
And it's
fly over.
and it's still relatively close to Istanbul. Yeah.
Yeah. Over there is Odysseus Airport.
Yep.
The Greeks.
Well, the Greeks were all along this coast until they were driven out by the Turks, which only happened in Atatürk's day. So basically after the First World War.
The population here has lots of infused Greek heritage.
Yeah. And like Izmir used to be Smyrna. Smyrna was one of the largest Greek cities. And they were all either killed or driven out.
Okay. Was this at the same time when the rename from Constantinople to Istanbul? Round about the same
I'm not sure
era?
about that. It was around the time when the so-called modern Turkey was founded.
Okay.
And in the beginning, that was a lot of fighting going on. And it was the time when the Turks drove out the Armenians and they drove out the Greeks. They wanted to be just Turkish. And there's a very special music which comes from the Greeks that lived in Turkey, which
Okay.
it's still played in some parts of Greece where these refugees then settled. And it's a very interesting mix of Greek music and Turkish music.
Okay.
And of course it's not a very happy music because it's all about how they were driven out of their homes and everything was destroyed and so on. And they also felt that they were treated like shit by the Greeks once they arrived there as refugees, they just put them in camps and didn't really do much for them. So it's almost like a sort of a Greek variation of the blues in some ways,
Okay.
called rembetiko. Lots and lots of wind thingamies here.
So many Turkish songs talk about lamentos, sorrow, or lost love.
Yep, yep. Turkish songs, Arab songs. Habibi. Yeah.
Oh, we have some clouds stamped out.
So now, according to your flight pattern, it's Lima Kilo Mike time.
Yeah, but there's no Lima Kilo Mike.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if these
He isn't
valleys
coming.
are deep enough.
Yeah, that's true. And he has important real life today.
Yes. Yeah, no, it's his birthday party, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Important real life. I pulled myself out of the affair of having a birthday party. I'm working on my birthday, so I have my peace.
Mm. Well, and I did one last year because it was a round birthday. But this year, I'll do maximum I go out for a meal with a few people. That's maximum. I might even already be on the next holiday. I'm not sure. I was checking out campsites in France for first 2 weeks of September,
Mm-hmm.
and the one that I was at last year, and I checked the prices. God, they are so much cheaper than what we are used to here.
Mm. Wait
For
a second.
2 weeks.
Wait a second. Map replacement add-on. No, I can see difference here. Maybe you could try it. Should not affect the stream. Well,
Yeah.
yes, Boston Elf. But I
tried it.
had the problem to get MSF running today, so I'm not tamper with anything right now.
Yeah.
It took me 3 tries to boot it up for the stream. So, no thank you. But thanks for telling. I have this map replacement thing, so yeah.
I tried it. Also with the latest version, and in places it looked quite good, but I did have scenery problems with it when it came to airport scenery. That the surroundings of the airport didn't show correctly and things like that. So I'm not probably going. It wasn't such a huge difference that I would say it's worth it.
Yeah, I don't know why my sim had at the moment was running prior pretty good. And then it decided, nope. Then even NVIDIA said, well, if the sim does not want to run, I don't run either. And that 20 minutes before stream start.
And another thought, which I'm just being paranoid, but I've got a problem with running a Chinese program, which that enhancement thing is, which all my protection systems are yelling at me not to install. You have to override all these alarms to install it, and it might be harmless, but it doesn't give me a very good feeling.
Are we coming up to Izmir?
Izmir.
Or am I too soon?
Well, Izmir is... Well, there's two airports. There is one on this side of that bay, and then on the other side of the bay is Izmir. See, you have Lima, Tango, Foxtrot Alpha.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm too soon. I'm too soon.
Military.
Yeah.
And then further down,
there's Lima, Tango, Bravo, Juliet, and
yeah,
you have the scenery for...
And I have a feeling that the scenery, because these two are so close together, I wouldn't be surprised if the scenery includes both runways.
We will see.
That main Izmir airport.
Well, I have to say those hills that look more dramatic on the map.
It's the usual thing. Now I have a stutter again, but that's probably my scenery loading.
Map loading in, yeah. Makebam, I take the lot. I gotta go. Ooh, makebam. So, this is the first one?
The first one is not Izmir yet.
Yeah. Let's do a touch and went, and then we'll land on Izmir.
Oh, there is actually, I'm landing at one runway, but there's one over there. So you can actually choose. I think you have put in...
I put
the one that is right on the right side.
Lima Tango Foxtrot Alpha.
Yeah.
But I take Lima Tango Bravo Lima.
The blinky one.
Yeah, the blinky one.
Yeah,
hey, Devil Dude, welcome in. Luggage back.
Yeah, this one is actually with the yellow X.
You're doing something forbidden.
That's probably the old one.
Well, it was 35 degrees today, Devil Dude. So what shall I say? 35. No. Celsius, and Fahrenheit would be a 96 or something. Listen to the radio.
Yeah, the Boston Elf is also taking the old one.
The forbidden one. Yeah, 35, it was freaking hot. The cat melted on the sofa. Listen to the radio. Yeah, it's a big city.
Yeah.
Even this side.
Must say I never actually explored much of it because all I saw of this place was the bus station. We had to change buses there.
Mm.
But I had a dangerous girlfriend from Izmir. Good grief. Those were the days.
Boston Elf is asking how was she dangerous?
She as a person wasn't dangerous, but what was dangerous is that she didn't tell me that she had an Arab fiancé who was simply not there because he was in prison. And then, of course, one day I couldn't get hold of her, so I drove out to where she lived and basically was then face to face with her not very impressed Arab fiancé who didn't know about my existence.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Well.
We had an interesting conversation in my car. She was convinced that only one of us would survive. We just told her to shut up and go back to her room and sorted it out. But yeah, that's how she was dangerous. Okay, I see 2 runways ahead of me, so I assume...
Pick the one which is from your airport scenery.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
the little one to the left, that is the military airport.
Yeah. And I got a wonderful terminal here. It's
You got a
from
fancy terminal?
what are they called? Simulations.
Yeah.
They do a lot of airport sceneries. Also later, I think today we will be in Dalaman, which I also have by them. Just check it out quickly. You see, I've sort of basically tried to buy scenery for the whole area, so have quite a few Greek island airports as well. So you can do flights where you start from Turkey and go over to the Greek islands.
Oh, there's a sugar cane.
A what?
Sugar cane. There was a
What
condor. There was a condor on the terminal with white orange stripes.
Ah, yeah, okay.
And they're called sugar cane.
Okay.
Those striping. There's the Boston elf. Yeah, there he is. Nice landing, buddy. So over there, I have 2 airliners. A 77 for a landing rate. And that guy is a condor sugarcane.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Okay, I need fuel. Flappies are up. Good. I need fuel. Some dead dino juice, please.
Is that sugarcane by any chance a flight simmer? Because I see an A20 at the terminal there with the Turkish flight simmer name.
Yichi.
Yeah,
Yichi to whatever. Yeah. That guy's for me a condor.
Okay. For me,
we know our sim, don't we?
for me, it's something completely different. Nordfly. Never heard of Nordfly.
I bought some livery packs for the A320 and other liners.
Ah, yeah, so you might have that livery.
Yeah, maybe he's really a condor. Yeah, for $1 or $2 you can buy them. And if they're in the sim market, actually, you know that they will work.
Yeah. Oh God, that joke.
Nice. Nice.
That is a typical dad joke.
Yes, it is. I see you in the correct livery, so everything's fine. I think we have enough runway, don't we?
I think so too. Yeah. No need to back taxi here.
have fun with the guests. Have a, good rest of evening if we don't see each other. Real life is always more important.
Yes, definitely.
So, let's do the zoomies.
Okay.
Waves. Waves to Boston Elf. Ah, that's why the wind was it. Okay. So, the next more knowledgeable airport will be Dalaman.
Yeah.
Typically touristy airport.
But
People
we can have a
fly.
look at Selçuk if we actually see anything from the ruins.
Hmm.
That should be very close to our course. Yeah, I see where it is. And I probably should have a marker anyway. Yes, and I still remember that we stayed at Pension. That was spelled P-A. Yeah, Pension Hylia. Hylia was the wife of the owner.
Mm-hmm.
And Pension Hylia, yes, I still have these. They're totally useless now, but it was dirt cheap. And the wife of the owner wanted to make a little bit of money by making us Turkish trousers. You know, these sort of very loose, baggy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, and again, she asked very little for making these trousers, and we thought both, let's give her that business. I mean, it was cheap enough, and they were nice people. So one day we went with her to the market, and then we picked out the material for these trousers, and she made them. And I still have them. I just couldn't. It's the sort of thing that I just don't want to throw away. But of course, they're totally, the rubber in it and it's totally gone. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just a memory. Julia. Yeah. So I think, yeah, this is right here.
Now the other question is, would you still fit in them?
Yes, yes. They are so flexible. I think if you just put a new rubber band in them, you could just wear them again. Okay. Now, I think I see where the excavations are. You see, this is the airfield here.
You're quite ahead, darling.
Oh, I didn't really zoom. Okay, I'll do a circle.
But you got jets, and I got a fan in the front.
There's also a house here, which is regarded by some Christians as the place where Mary, the mother of Jesus, died
Yeah. Okay.
because she's supposed to have fled to this area after he was crucified, and in this place she's supposed to have died. And also the grave of Johannes,
Okay.
Johannes the Täufer is also supposed to be here. So it's a very religious site. Now, you see the airfield here,
Yeah.
and then right behind it is the excavation site. You can see the amphitheater.
Yeah.
You can see that.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's about. Of course, it's just a very small bit of it, but at least that is visible.
Just don't crash into the mountain. Yeah. Whew. Wow.
And
You see actually all.
yeah, and then
Wow.
the actual modern day city of Selçuk is this little place here,
Mm.
and I'm just circling across.
I'm gonna fly over that spot again.
I mean, Ephesus had very early on a Christian community. It's part of the Bible are these
Something
letters.
is also over here.
Yeah, there's a temple.
Hmm.
So it's a very, I mean, it's full of tourists in summer. But there's a lot of things to
Guess
see here.
why?
Yeah.
But I would actually. Sounds weird. I would not go for this in the summer.
Yeah.
That's
I'm trying
pretty
to think.
cool.
I'm trying
That's
to
pretty
think
cool.
when I passed through here. I think it was probably in autumn, in the autumn holidays.
Yeah, that would also be
Yeah.
my go-to.
Yeah.
Or spring.
And it was still warm enough, and the sea, the Mediterranean, was still very, very warm, and you could go for a swim. We'll pass over the town. After this trip, we ended up in a small coastal town and stayed there for a week. And then, of course, just the next valley over is Dalaman, and from there you could fly directly home and without changing planes or anything. So you just had to
Pretty
take a
cool.
taxi to Dalaman, and that was it. A Turkish taxi, of course. One of these, where everybody who wants to go along stops it along the way. Dolmuş.
Dolmuş.
Yeah.
I drove with a Dolmuş once.
And they were so cheap.
It was quite an attraction. We were at Manavgat. We did the river cruise there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you would sail or drive or ship around in a chunka. That's a typish Turkish boat.
Wooden boat.
A wooden boat, and you would come in from the sea and ship around stream upwards or river upwards, and then you would be at Manavgat market, where they try to scam tourists out of the greens.
Yes.
And we had a tourist guide who said, "Don't buy there, don't buy there, don't buy there.
Mhm.
No, don't buy." He was not their best friend, of course. The market people did not like him, that he said, no, don't. But it was actually good. Two of our shipload of tourists got pickpocketed there because they bought exactly at that spot where the guide said don't. Well, guess why? So, yeah. And you could buy everywhere these cheap bracelets with the all-seeing eye of Allah and so on.
Of course, yes. And when I went to this place the second time, I flew with another friend. We flew straight into Dalaman and then spent 2 weeks in this place. And we were not so lucky there. The first week the weather was okay. In the second week it started raining, and because in that area it doesn't rain very often, we had water coming through the ceiling. Yeah, it was fun.
Nice.
But also there, because it was low season, wasn't many tourists there, we made friends with an old fisherman who would normally ferry between that town and the beach. The beach was in a protected area outside town. You had to take ships to get there. There were no buildings on that beach. It's still like that today because it's one of the protected breeding grounds for turtles.
Oh.
And, so he took us with his ship. He took us around. Sometimes he had some tourists to ferry. Sometimes we were on our own. I remember one night we got totally drunk with raki.
I can't smell that stuff.
He had a box on his ship, which was inside. It was all metal, was firmly installed, was part of the ship's construction. And he filled that with ice and then put the bottles in. So everything was really cool. And we were just lying on our backs, looking at the stars. And since that night, I know the Turkish word for star.
Hello there, Saharia.
This
Don't
guy was
crash.
amazing.
We try not to, Duluth. But the raki, that's one of those beverages I can't smell. My hair on the neck
I
will
can understand
stand up.
that. I mean, it's, I can do it. I also drink pastis and I drink ouzo, but I can understand that there are people who don't really like these anisey drinks.
That has something else to do with something in my childhood. We were on holiday in Turkey with a big bunch of friends, or my parents' friends. And they are used to drink quite a bit. And one spilled, as the party went along, a full glass of raki over me, and I had to stay in that shirt all night. And that's a smell. If you don't like it, no.
You like it even less.
Exactly.
Yes.
So no, that's that was the first and the last time my parents did party with them. So yeah.
Now in Turkey, it normally is drunk in mixture with water.
If it's
So it becomes
white,
milky.
If it's,
It's white.
yeah.
Yep.
If
Yep.
it's white, it's diluted.
Yeah.
They
It's
had
called
it clear.
it's called Aslan Süt, which means lion's milk when you
Mhm.
do it with water.
Yeah. They had it the clear stuff.
You could always get, when you were in a restaurant and so on, they would sell you these small bottles,
Mm-hmm.
which you could then, and water you would get with it, and you could combine it. I found
Yeah.
that I wouldn't drink the stuff without water. And the funny thing was, we went out with this fisherman and caught some fish, and then he took us to a restaurant where he knew the cook who prepared the fish, and
Cool.
we had the fish with him, and then all of a sudden the prayer call came from the mosque, and he immediately took his aslan süt and hid it under the table. I said, "What are you doing?" "Oh, I don't want Allah to see what I'm drinking." But for some reason, that only was necessary as long as the prayer call sounded. He was quite a character. We actually wrote him a postcard after we got back here. We never got an answer because I had the feeling the guy probably didn't know how to read and write.
But at least he got a pretty picture.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a nice little sleepy coastal town, which I'm sure today is totally overrun with tourists, full of
Booming
big
area.
hotels. So that was many years ago.
Yeah.
Also, there were graves from, I don't know how to say that in English, Lycia, which was a group of people before the Greeks, and they lived in that area, and they have graves which were like in the walls of the mountains, in the rock face.
Okay.
And when you look at them from the outside, it looks like a temple. But then you go through the door and you're in the mountain.
Okay.
If you understand what I mean.
Yeah.
There's several of these graves high up above the river there. Very impressive stuff.
There's a dam.
Yep.
Feels like a dam.
There's a main road.
That would be a nice river for Lima Kilo to zoom in. There must be a waterfall or something. Oh, Boston Elf is back.
Okay.
That were pretty quick visitors. Well, I'm crossing my fingers for you, Boston Elf.
That would be nice. But I wonder.
Guests are leaving on about 1:30. Okay. Oh. I hope they stay safe. And now we're on our way to Dalaman,
Yep.
area where you were talking about.
This is. We're just passing the district capital, which is called Mula. Spelled M-U-G-L-A. And that's the capital for the whole area.
Okay. Somebody has his Twinkies on. Hier zit die oor. The sugarcane, Conda sugarcane still sits on the airport. One thing what I did not think about is to fly over Bodrum.
Yeah.
I flew in there in real life. In a little Magic Life tube liner. And that pilot, well, it felt more likely than he was a fighter jet pilot than a tube liner pilot. And when you fly into Bodrum, you just see water, water, water, and then somewhere you are on the airport, on the tarmac.
Yeah, there are a few airports like that. Is it Madeira?
Yes, Madeira is one of those too. When he was on approach for Bodrum, Mom almost went, whoop.
Yeah.
But he landed softly. That was pretty cool. Flying in there. Rocks and trees. Okay. What you doing?
Just
Whee!
trying not to zoom too far ahead. Now, I would like to do a slight deviation from your flight plan
Okay.
to fly over that place where I was on holidays. It's only a very small difference to the actual
Show
flight
us.
plan. Yeah. So we basically we crossed that lake up ahead.
Now he has the zoomies. Nyong!
And from that lake, there is a river into the sea, and on that river is this town. You can probably already see it on your map. The town is called Dalian, on the south end of that lake.
I'm zoomed out that I see the path better. Oh, down there. Okay.
Yeah. And somewhere near that lake, there were some hot springs. So you could go there, and people, never did that, but you could go there and sort of, get yourself coated in mud. It was supposed to be good for the skin.
The mud bath.
Yep.
Then little piggy. Boston
exactly.
Elf did. Nice.
You did, okay. You see now that little town that's coming up.
Yeah.
That's Dahlia.
Hopefully we see something.
And then I have a marker, Kaunos, that's these graves that I was talking about. Yep.
Bittersweet memories.
And that river here, you see all the boats down there, they would then take you out to the beach. The Turtle Beach. And
Really
the Turtle
cool.
Beach, the Turtle Beach out there, you see, is just the beach. The water behind it is river water, so it's sweet. And on the other side is salt water. And that's
Yeah,
the
that's
beach where
pretty
the
cool.
turtles, that's the beach where the turtles come and lay their eggs. And we used to take that old guy's fishing boat and would moor the boat on the back of the beach and just walk across, so we would then be at the sea.
That's pretty cool.
And there's still no building there.
Yeah,
Which is
if
good.
this is a protected breeding ground, and it's
Yeah.
also pretty tourism because people want to see the turtles.
Yeah.
If the
But
turtles
because there is
do not
no
come,
road that takes you there, you can sort of control the access a little bit, because everybody will have to basically take a boat,
yeah.
and the boat, all those fisher guys who have boats, they are in a cooperative, so they are basically all working together, and they follow the rules. They make sure that nobody goes there and does stupid things. So I'll take us across to Dalaman.
Whee!
Dalaman is an airport which also serves Antalya, for example. It's the whole coast here.
Yeah.
When people come here to go on holidays, then they
Yeah,
fly into Dalaman.
Yeah, we flew just to Antalya
Yeah.
and to Bodrum twice. Mum was in love with that one hotel in a little village in front of Kumkö, in Side. The village was called Kumkö.
Mm-hmm.
And we always got there to make our
Yep.
holiday.
And I mean, when you find a nice hotel that you like.
Yeah. Mum loved that hotel. It was pretty nice.
So
We were there so often that we knew the hotel general manager.
Yeah.
There we have one big hotel down there. Wow. And see the pool.
Yes. That called for a zip approach again.
Zip. Oh, those beaches are so nice.
Yep.
The only thing is with those beaches, if it has about 45 degrees in midsummer, yeah, you gotta run to the sea. Don't want to go slowly.
No. Or you have to wear some kind of beach shoes. Yeah.
How old school is that?
Yeah. It's not old school nowadays. Many people wear these sort of plasticky shoes even in the water.
Yes, but think about a teenager or child. Not too sure that they were those. I never did. I run. So, are you down, babe? Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a fuel truck. I would say somebody's on approach over at Izmir. So, I need some fuel. Through that zooming, we burned a bit more. Some dead dino juice, please.
Yeah. And very soon we are passing Early Denise, which is one of these famous beaches. But we will pass it inland.
Hmm. There's Axel. Where's Kumke? Where's Sida? Oh, there's Manavgat.
Oh, Jesus. These dad
Christ.
jokes. Look at the dad joke. It's honestly, but how long have we had this bot yet? I think it must be at least a year, if not more.
Round
And
about a
so
year.
far, we've had very, very few repetitions.
2.
Yeah,
2 we had,
which,
and one
which
was
is amazing when you think.
yeah, and one was the Scandinavian.
Yeah, the Scandinavian, yes, that came twice.
No, we don't do that detour. No. Okie dokie. Are we ready, lads?
Yep.
Meow. He almost scratched my paint.
Almost.
Almost.
But it was confusing here because since I have the scenery, our height levels were different, you know. For me, you were a plane in the air. I'm sure that for you it looked different.
Hello.
But I'm quite happy with the scenery, I have to say.
Hmm?
I mean, the quality of it.
I did not think that it would be this nice.
Yeah.
I would have thought for more stamped out places, but maybe we will find them later.
Yes.
Whee! Ice, ice, baby. Oh, this is nice here. Imagine owning a goose or an albatross. Fly over here. Anchor. And you have some pretty nice exclusive beaches for you.
That is true.
Or pretty fast. Somebody on your tail with pull over. You're in trouble. You should not be here.
Can we escort you to the nearest airport?
Excuse me, sir. Would you mind? following us. A18 Beachfront Avenue.
But I mean, the sim really brings it across that this is a holiday region. When you look at this, you immediately know this must be an area of holidays.
Why?
Well, I mean, just looking at all those little islands, the beaches, everything
Yeah.
just makes it clear. You would be stupid not to think of putting a hotel there and offer tourism.
Hmm.
Now, what is this town?
Fethiye.
Fethiye, yeah. Yeah, heard the name before. Never been there, but I think my parents were.
Yes. Foxtrot Echo Tango Hotel India Yankee Echo. It is. I see
is
it on the
Fethiye.
map.
Yep.
Fast enough. What did you say is Öldunelis?
Ölüdeniz is a beach, famous beach.
Okay. Would be
Have a quick look.
to our right.
There's that bloody mountain in the way.
Yeah.
The mountain is called Babadag. Let's fly. We just because we can do it. Let's fly over Babadag. That is mountain. And Baba. Maybe it's Daddy. I don't know. Or maybe it's Daddy Mountain.
Possible.
Yep, down there it is. It's a beach which is famous from a lot of posters, tourism adverts for Turkey. They used Ölüdeniz.
So it's the #1 advertised beach.
Yeah. But many people who know the other beach as well, which we just flew over, prefer that one because this one can be reached from the land, and of course there's lots of people going there by car and so on. But I can see how it's beautiful.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Boston have landed on the beach, tandem
Okay.
jump paraglider. Oh, it's pretty. It's really pretty. What they did we took off about. Ooh, pretty.
Yeah.
That must be a feeling of flying.
Yeah. Okay, so we can go back inland to find our magenta line here.
I'm flying up here now.
Oh, there's a valley.
It's pretty.
You can zoom on here.
There's an antenna. Careful. Oh no. Let's find back to magenta. The squirrel got ghost white right now. Almost clipped a tree. So we have a quick stop at a Greece island. Castel Orizo is the airport.
Yeah, I see.
Just a
That's
hop and
very,
go.
very, very close.
Hmm. Well, that's a weird spot. Heavy agricultural area, it seems, over here.
Mm-hmm. Looks like plastic sheet, you know, would foliant tunnel. That must be that little bitty thing right there.
Oh boy. I got turbulences. The wind can't decide which direction it comes from. It's also a nice city over here.
But I think it's crazy that there should be a border between that island and the main. I mean, that's somehow it's stupid.
Blame it on the bossa nova.
It's an interesting airport. 2,595.
Yeah, and it's 488 feet up.
Yeah.
So it has to be somewhere on top.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. There is the elf.
Yes. That is a challenge. We should land there.
What are
Just
you
to see if
mumbling?
we should land there just to see if we can do it.
Okay. Then let's land in Greece.
I will probably regret this, but we should try. It's carnage! Oh god.
I think we have to note that on the list.
I think so. Because it looks like you can't just fly straight in. It looks like, no, it's okay. But Jesus. Nope. Go round.
Down. Nicely done, Boston Elf. Whoop whoop. We got it. Yeah, but just almost. It worked out.
What do you mean? For me, it was too short.
Boston Elf wrote, lol, that was almost too short.
Yeah. For me, it was too short. Let's try again.
So.
It's not going to work. Nope.
Nope. Fly a larger circle and try to bring her down before the stripes. The big one.
I'll try and approach from the other side. Yeah, the circle was too narrow.
Yeah. Looking at the side of my eye, I was wondering, where is Boston Elf? Wow. He's, yeah. Nicely hidden. Well, I found that airport, but I wanted just to do a touch and go, not a land. So the land was Nightsep's idea.
Yeah, and that's why I have to land.
You come from this side this time? Oh, you're actually doing? Okay. When you have landed, I need to jump for a second in the bathroom. So, land. Please.
Okay, I'll do my best. But I've got a bouncy bird, that's my problem.
Maybe you're too fast?
Now this time I was really slow, but I think it's enough this time. Yeah, so you can go.
Yay! Be right back. Well, there she is.
Mm-hmm.
So, landing done. Takeoff, let's see.
That should actually be easier. For me anyway. The problem with this bird is it always touches down first with the nose wheel.
Can't
And
you?
that makes it bounce more than if you come down with the rear wheels.
So, Lima Golf Kilo Juliet. Was this fun airport over here?
Yeah, I've already written it down.
Awesome.
I think Boston Elvis probably still doing his break.
So, stop. So, I would say, let's try to take off. I'm sure Boston Elf can
What
catch
about
up.
Boston Elf? Yeah.
I don't know how short the short guest break is then.
How short his guests are. Yeah, okay.
Oh, let's see.
See? That's easy.
Very nice airport. So, off we go over to Antalya, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
All those little ports. We can't go faster. Whee! those mountain tops have snow.
Yeah, it looks it. Which seems a bit strange.
Yeah.
It's 25 degrees outside temperature. So even up there it shouldn't be that cold.
Yeah, that's why I meant, could it be possible?
Yeah.
Boston Alpha's back. In real life, this must be very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
You're in a private plane and fly along here. Imagine a group flight in real life.
Yep.
What would you fly if you could fly in real life?
Something totally boring, probably. Like a Cessna. A small Cessna or something like that. Or, I always thought that the Navion, the twin Navion, would be a nice private airplane. Yeah.
If it would have to be a civilian plane, Boston Elf? TBM 930. Ooh.
Mhm.
Well, you just need to have a big wallet for that one. Last time I checked the price for a new TBM 930, factory new was 3.9 mil.
Only.
Only. And if you want to have some better lottery, yeah, some Innenausstattung?
Well, inside, how would you say that?
Yeah.
Furniture and decoration and so on, yeah.
If you want to have the better inside with the more quality material, you would be at 4.3 mil. So, if you want to make some access on the optional list.
You see, I think the way it looks, it's not snow. It's like it could be bare
Dry.
rock.
Yeah.
Nothing grows up there.
Yeah. Whee! Goes the Boston Elf. Just be careful, not that the water goes all green.
Why?
Mm.
Why would the water go
Looping.
green?
Acrobatics. So, soon we hit Lima Tango Alpha India.
Mm-hmm. And how far do we have to go after that? Quite a bit yet. So I'm getting slowly tired.
Yeah, we could wrap it up at Suleiman. Lima Tango Bravo Mike. Lima Tango Bravo Mike.
Isparta.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was...
Oh, there's a catbird appearing.
Something made a noise.
Yes.
Welcoming Catus Patus.
Where are we?
Oh,
spawning?
but
Lima
I
Tango
don't...
You freaking...
You must speak much louder. We can hardly hear you.
Okay. Where do we shit. Where do we spawning?
You
Antalya.
can spawn it at Lima Tango Alpha India, and we got a raid from Splashes 6. Welcome in. Hello, raiders. Raid. Hey, Papa
Welcome.
Mish. We're here over in Turkey, and we have soon a landing at Lima Tango Alpha India. So if you want to hop in and join along for the last bit, feel free to. Splashy 6, how was your stream? What did you do? Where did you fly? From Slovakia to Sofia, Bulgaria. Nice.
Mhm.
How far are you into in your world trip, Splasher? This was leg 9. Nice. How many legs do you think you need? You did not caught me off guard. Yay! Super Tom.
Okay. Well,
Many
we are
more.
on leg 192.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Many more to come. Yes, exactly, Boston Elf. You have planned out 30, okay? Barely halfway. As you see at our number, we're, yeah, not straight from land to land, but have a look at the scenery. We found many nice places and an airport we had prior. It was quite funny to land there. That would be Lima Golf Kilo Juliet. Was quite fun.
It's not quite Saba, but it's not far away from it.
Well, Saba is just around 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
Sala is a postage stamp.
Yes. It is. So there we have a nice big, actually tube liner runway
Yeah.
where the tourists will fly into.
I think we have 3 runways, if I see that correctly. Looks like there's one on
So
the other side, where Catband is. Yeah.
For the occasion, I loaded in a tube liner.
Ah.
But something different than usual.
Is that a runway where you are standing?
Yeah, standing on the
Okay.
runway, whatever faces
Okay.
north.
The middle one is X'd out.
Oh, I don't know, it spawned me in somewhere.
Yeah.
Don't think it's the
I'll
middle
join
one, I think it's
Catman.
the right.
36 centers X'd out. I just saw that.
I think this is 36 right then, probably.
Yeah, 36
And
right
I'm
is
on the
where
left.
where Catband is.
So I'll not blast out so people can land. Ooh, oh, that was too late. Somebody landed already.
That was me.
Okay.
Come on. Stay on the runway, please. Thank you.
Well, it looks like everybody has the zoomies.
I just need to put some more dead dino juice in. Nobody here, nobody there. The cabbage in the tube liner. What else is new?
Well, that it's a CRJ. That's basically new because I don't often use it. I should use it more. It's not bad.
That's true. I can't remember having seen you in a CRJ.
I see some green light. Oh,
I
that's
still
yellow.
find you very quiet, Catman.
Oh yeah, it's hard to speak into the microphone. That's one of those things I.
You just you have a
having
microphone
trouble.
microphone allergy,
Maybe, yeah.
and that is somebody who wants to be a DJ.
Yes.
There is something wrong there.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Not all DJs use the microphone a lot.
Normally not. I think it took the wrong turn somewhere. Do do do do do.
Oh man, she is fast. Jeez. Start slowing down because you're gonna go right into overspeed.
Whoop whoop whoop whoop. Overspeed. Overspeed. Which call out does she have?
She has like a clicking noise, I think, or like tick tick tick tick, something like that.
Ah, a clicker.
Yeah, but it's more like a beep click sound, something like that, I believe.
Thank you, Boston Elf, for getting me.
She's amazing to hand fly though, it's fun.
Guess what I have now in my sim, Catbot?
A cat drive?
No, a Duke.
Oh, nice. Okay. So I should have jumped in the Duke then.
If you want to fly the CRJ, fly the CRJ. She's faster. She can keep up.
Yeah, she can keep up properly.
So there's a runway somewhere.
Where are you, Kahari? I don't see you. I see
Yeah,
Boston out.
she's sort of lost on the taxiways.
Yeah, I was lost on the taxiway.
Oh yeah, there I
But
see ya.
there was a nice guy called Boston Elf who took me by the hand and brought me back to the runway.
Nice.
So,
but do you have the CRJ, Kaharia?
I don't know. I have so many new planes.
Oh really? Did you get a few?
Yes.
Great. Yeah, we're gonna do a flyby.
Whoop whoop whoop whoop.
So you can figure out if you have it or not. Whoop, whoop, all up. Yeah, it's literally saying that because I'm going like at the rate of knots towards the ground.
Whoop whoop.
This is fun. Oh, there you are. You're in the air. Zoom. I
No.
see a SPT. No, it's a massive
You're
Techno.
a tube liner. You were Alaskan.
I was Alaskan.
You were an Alaskan.
But general and generic Alaskan?
Yes.
Or... No, that's horrid. How can a generic be Alaskan? That's funny though.
And that in southern Turkey.
I don't know. My sim likes Alaskan livery. I have a mod from the sim market, from the in-sim market, that where my generic planes will be clothed into liveries I have in the sim.
Is that the one with the face on the rudder?
Yes.
Is that
Yes,
livery? Yeah.
that's the Alaskan. But I have a mod that the generic planes won't look that ugly. So now Catbat is an Alaskan.
Oh well.
I think I should go
Well,
towards
even the Alaskans like a holiday on a warm Turkish beach. So
Yeah.
I'm sure they fly there all the time, huh?
yeah.
Somewhere they need to get their sun hours. Have the night kamikaze.
So I think, well, if I jump in the Duke, I will be miles
Way
behind.
behind.
Oh, fuck it, I'll stay in this.
Stay with that bird. Catbat.
Yeah, I will. Not at all familiar with this though, so I'm getting master warnings and cautions.
Whoop whoop whoop whoop.
More like bing and boing and
Dung dung.
oh yeah. Okay, slow it, slow it. Small. I wanna go to the red again.
But we haven't seen a single cloud all day
Nope.
in that flight.
That's nice.
I'm on live
Yeah.
weather, so X Enviro live weather, so
Yeah.
I didn't see a single cloud here in the Mediterranean either today.
Yeah.
It was all like hot and getting,
hotter.
you know, yeah, well,
We had 35 today. Catbat.
oh, well,
So 96 Fahrenheit.
it's probably about the same as here. The only thing is here the humidity is like enormous.
Yeah.
So you're cooking in your own soup.
Oh, it's disgusting, really. Well, yeah, that's what it is like here.
We only had 27, but because of the humidity, it's still sweaty.
Oh yeah.
Those mountains are pretty prominent.
Hmm?
Those mountains are pretty prominent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Reminded me a bit of the Palma de Mallorca area.
Yeah.
A bit.
Well, I guess the climate is similar.
Yeah.
There's another dam down there with DSI on it.
Dum dum dum. DSI, we saw that last.
There must be the Turkish national electricity thingy, something like
Jiggy.
that. Yeah, because I've seen that on several dams.
Yeah.
Now, question. because Celine Dion sang last night there in the Olympics. And I was sort of thinking, okay, I know that she sang that song from with the the Kevin Costner film, The Bodyguard.
Okay.
That
Oh,
one.
wasn't that Whitney Houston singing for The Bodyguard?
She played it, but I don't think she
Yeah.
sang it.
No,
And
really? I Will Always Love You? That's
yeah,
Whitney Houston.
I thought it was Celine Dion.
No.
And
No.
then somehow, but I wasn't sure. Did she do Titanic?
Titanic
No,
is My Heart
Titanic,
Will Go
Celine
On is
Dion.
Celine
Yeah,
Dion.
Celine Dion, yes.
that is Celine Dion. Okay.
Yeah.
I Will Always Love You is Whitney Houston.
Okay.
Whitney has Houston.
Well, I mean, I've never been a major fan of hers, but I mean, she does have a voice.
Yeah. But even My Heart Will Go On, I heard it too often. I can't
Yes,
hear it anymore.
that is the problem. That was the nice thing that last night she sang actually a song which I had not heard from her before. So
A nice surprise.
yeah.
Oh. The rain. Nice that you're here to tell me these things. I mean, I've now gone past quite some bit of terrain.
Terrain? Terrain?
Yes, it's a terrain, and then it shut up. So it was just one.
Talking about people telling you things, I had that on Thursday. I actually used Google Maps to direct me in the car to a restaurant. And
Rich.
I had never seen that before. As I started the navigation, I was told by voice, your destination is such and such. That restaurant might still be closed when you get there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, which was true because according to the navigation, I was supposed to be there, say at quarter to 5, and the restaurant opened at 5. But I
Okay.
never had that. Actually, the navigation would tell me that.
Ah, that's a definitely new one for me too.
That's nice.
It does other things like that. For example, when you approach a traffic jam, it sometimes tells you, okay, you are
There's
in a
a
traffic
faster
jam,
route.
you will lose so and so much, but you are still on the best road.
Yeah.
In other words, if you do detours, you will be slower.
You will lose more time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I know that this matches. Blah, blah, blah, blah. That is one of the messages I already knew
okay,
from my Google Mappy.
because I had the feeling that before I had, I think it was a TomTom, that would just generally immediately give me
A different
another
route.
route without actually telling me if that was actually faster.
Mm.
It would just simply say, okay, straight ahead is blocked or slow, so let's take another route.
Mm.
So I think I have to get rid of the autopilot here. It gets a bit very Lima Kilo Mike-ish.
And he's not here. Outrage. Scandal.
I think
And now
also-
you're something different, Catbird.
Oh yeah. Why am I not surprised?
Oh. So, in fact, I think that I'm approaching that final airport. Pretty soon.
What's the problem, Sim? There
You
you
have a
go.
stutter?
Yeah, I
have a
had
stutter.
so heartbeat stutters,
Yeah.
kinda.
I think if I had passengers, they would not be happy.
Would they go? Mm?
Well, they would, since they see mountains everywhere, they would probably think that they were going to die or something. So,
I saw a display from that Riyadh air show in England. I don't know what the actual plane. It was a large one. It was something like not quite a Globemaster, but what's the other one called? Air,
oh, the Galaxy
uh,
C5.
no, it
C5?
Hey,
was a
big
C.
Carl.
It was a C something, but it was more than one number. But it
Oh,
was one of
okay.
these big ones, and they did an absolutely amazing flight display. They did loops. They did governor. I mean, just
Oh, I seen
incredible
that
thing.
one. Yes,
I,
that's in Oshkosh, I think.
that was in
Air
England,
show.
but I mean, maybe they did the same. It was an Italian pilot, and I just thought afterwards, I mean, the pilot was probably busy, but all the other guys in the plane, I mean, they have a crew of I don't know, 4 or 5 people.
Yeah.
I mean, they must be more than just a little green.
And hey, big Carl. Ja, nicht mehr lange, aber noch am Fliegen. Die letzten paar Meter in unserem, last stop.
Is this a runway I see before me?
Yes.
Back runway. Is that our airport?
Yeah, that is our airport.
That
Looks a
will
bit
be
funny.
interesting in a CRJ, I bet.
Looks a bit funny.
But in a baby Boeing, no problem. Not seeing this thing now.
It also looks
Could you wait
highly.
till I'm down that I can see your landing?
Oh, sure.
It also looks like it is not completely even.
Exactly.
Level.
It's very bouncy. Looks very bouncy.
It depends how far you go along, but there are definite waves on the surface here. I would recommend that you land from the south, because
yes,
the northern part, it looks
mountainous.
really iffy.
Yeah, also that's true. Well, we are dropping the gear. Gonna go to lab some medium setting at the moment. Is it gonna be a hard? Well, actually, or I should go over those mountains and come back. Looks nice though. There's like a city of some sorts.
Yeah. It's the city of Isparta.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Bless you.
Not Sparta, but Isparta.
It's not that bad. The name of the city.
Okie dokie.
We're gonna go flaps full. Gonna go in after Boston Elf. $1,000 checked. Right over a mountain range here. So it says 1,000 a couple
There he
of times.
comes. Oh, we need toast. We need toast. That looked like butter. Nicely done.
What should I say? 120 looks like a good approach. Speed. See if I can keep that. Shouting, pull up at me. Sink rate.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop.
Will be like approach in a turn. These are always fun.
It's called the SEP approach, remember?
Yeah. Well, I did it way before I knew this app, so that's why.
I got the rights to this approach.
Oh, okay. But it's not as sharp as a SEP approach, I would say.
And there's only one step above that. That's the SEP tactical.
Okay.
Oh, yes. That one.
Okay.
No, you're united.
Okay. Whatever.
But you're getting to the bouncy bit now.
Oh, I stopped on time, all right.
Yay! You can fly everything, Catbird.
Yeah.
Fly, probably. Land, I don't know.
You
Land, no,
did!
right?
You did!
I did. Oh, because that's a fly, yes. Land, no. That's a phrase of Indiana Jones,
Oh, yeah, okay.
which is kind of true for Harrison Ford, I guess.
Yes, elegant landing, Catbird. That was from Boston Elf.
Thanks.
I see you as a sort
It's a
of
massive
business,
yellow Gitna. Oh,
a
business jet. Oh, that's
like a business jet sort of.
okay. Could be worse, right?
So like a generic CR, CRJ, what's it called? 14? The one we have in the sim.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in a CRJ 700 right now, I think.
Yeah.
Or
But
something like that.
unfortunately, it's
I've got
white.
the whole,
There's no
I've got
livery.
the whole series. I'm in the Lufthansa regional airliner thingy.
Oh, there we have the nice mountain in the back.
Mm-hmm.
You're not cut off, Boston Elf. You're still on the picture, pretty nice. So there we have the cat bats. It's the United, the Knights of Buster Horton, and there is the Boston Elf and the Warthog. Well, guys, thank you for flying along, for being here. It was pretty nice that you spent time with us on this nice Saturday evening. It's still Saturday over here, so I can say it. Mwahaha.
Yep. 8
We
more minutes. Yeah.
see each other tomorrow at 1300 Zulu. And, well, guys, see you in a bit. Thank you. We're signing out. Good night.
Okay.
Where's my
Night.
Good
button?
night.
Where's my button? There's my button.